Hey guys, this is Rick coming at you with Weed to No Basis, the podcast for all things cannabis business related. Are you an entrepreneur? Have something you wanted to create, something you wanted to bring to life in the cannabis industry? Maybe you've always wanted to partake in one of the biggest industries in modern day history. This is the podcast to listen to. Hey guys, welcome back. You're tuning into Weed to No Basis, or WTKB Media. Weed to No Basis. We're here at HempQ. And same introduction, guys. If you haven't learned this about me to this point, it's that I'm repetitive. I believe that routine sets you free, and yeah, that may be a controversial statement, but I like to automate or routinize as much as I can in my life and business. And here's why, because let's give you the real example of Steve Jobs from Apple. You remember Steve way back in the day. I've never met him, just to be clear. But whenever you saw him, he always wore the same clothes. And that's because he was so focused on bigger things, on more important things, that dressing became a routine. It became just something that you grab, boom, 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 done, move on. And that's where I approach a lot of things from. But before we go on, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. You know, you're watching, you're tuning in, you're listening today. It's because you two are on a Weed to No basis. Now, one of the things, we gave a talk recently in Texas, and Chris, he's behind the camera there. Chris Mega is with us, Chris the producer. And he heard some things, and he hears things differently when it comes out on stage or whatever. And he actually made a post on Weed to No Basis not too long ago. Depending on when you listen to this, guys, you have to scroll back, and it's a simple post that says, plan to win, plan to win, plan to win, right? Just those words. And I never thought about it. I never thought about those 9 words. Even when I said it, when I was on stage and we were talking to an audience of CBD, potential CBD startup entrepreneurs, it just came out, but I guess I never thought about the potential impact those 9 words could be. But Chris made a post about it on Weed to No Basis on our Instagram, and we talked about it, and we thought about, isn't that really what the essence of life is? I mean, life, yeah, we're here to talk about CBD startups and the cannabis startup world and how you can take nuggets and use them. But guys, life and business they're not too far removed. In fact, if you're a true entrepreneur, life is business and business is life. There's no segregation. You can't deny it. When you go home and talk to the husband, or you talk to the kid, whatever it is, you're often always thinking about business. Whether it's the shop or the order or the thing or the great idea, you can't separate those. So work-life balance for CBD entrepreneurs, it doesn't exist. Just get that through your head right now. But let's go back to plan to win, plan to win, plan to win. So we're talking at this event in Texas, group of CBD soon to be or in the industry. And folks, I'm just going to say it, a lot of folks out there, maybe you're listening to this, you don't have a strategic plan. You don't have your annual goal set. If you can listen to this at this very moment and not think about it, if you just heard me, if I was to ask, let me put it this way. If you're in the industry or you're about to jump in, and I always ask for my top 3 questions. What's your top 2 to 3 next 12-month business goals? You should be able to rattle them off. Most people can't, because they don't have them. They don't have a goal. And I find that, honestly, I don't get that. I don't get that. Most of you will spend more time planning your vacation than you will your next 12 months in business. Think about that, guys. You will. You'll spend more time planning taking the family to Florida or to Austin, Texas, or wherever, planning what you're going to pack, the weather, how you travel, plane, train, automobile, what you're going to eat, your budget, all these things, than you will your freaking business. And that was really the context of where the plan to win, plan to win, plan to win came. Because I'm telling you guys, I have the blessed opportunity and privilege of speaking to, at this point, likely thousands of cannabis entrepreneurs, the majority in the CBD space. And this question, what's your next 12-month top 2 to 3 goals, generally ends with a deer in the headlight look, and sometimes a demoralizing look when somebody realizes they just spent $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on a brick and mortar store, on products, on branding, a website, without goals. I'm gonna let that hang in the air for a while. Because some of you might be in the industry thinking, damn, I just opened up a store and I have no idea how I'm going to win. I have no idea as an entrepreneur what winning even means. And that's really the essence of this, guys. If you haven't planned to win, you really plan to fail. And the simple thing is, the question to ask yourself is, what is my one goal for the next 12 months? So if you're listening to this on November 1st, on October 31st of the following year, how will you know you've won as a business? You see, it's all about the W and L, the wins and losses column. Simply put, if you're listening to this on January 1st of the new year, December 31st of the year that's about to roll out, how will you know that you can check the W box? You see, it is literally that granular. If you don't have a plan to win, a plan to win, a plan to win, you will never know whether or not you checked the W box. It could be a revenue number. It could be the number of employees. It could be the number of shops. It could be the number of SKUs you have. It could be whatever it is. But most of you folks out there, with love and respect, have no clue because you have no plan. And that's why we exist. We exist, guys, one, to shine the light, to shine the proverbial light of success into the nooks and crannies of the business world that many of us, I was in that boat at one time, not anymore, many of us don't know exists. But here's the reason underneath that, because it's easier than ever nowadays to launch a CBD business. Go back to one of the episodes called The Most Dangerous CBD Startups, and you'll see what we mean by that, guys. It's one of the problems, it's one of the blessings and problems currently in the industry. It's easier than ever to start and easier than ever to fail. And it's a good thing because it allows everyday folks like us, like Chris, like myself, like my neighbors, to launch something in the CBD world. But without a plan, it's also the first place we're going to fail. And I've said this before, guys, and you've heard it from me, but this is why we see the memes on Instagram and Facebook that says, I never lose, I either win or I learn, which is a bunch of bullshit for entrepreneurs, guys. It's because you didn't have a plan. It's because you listened to somebody say, yeah, go to the edge and jump and build your wings on the way down. And I always ask, I say, how many of you sons of biscuits know how to build wings with the entrepreneurial mindset involved? And most people don't. And plan to win, plan to win, plan to win. Or you plan to splat. That's fact, guys. It's fact. In every other endeavor in life, whether it's as a registered nurse, which I am, my background is in nursing, or as a videographer, or as a teacher, or a doctor, or even somebody who works in a technical field, guys, the plan before you went to work was to learn how to do the work, and most entrepreneurs don't want to do that. We just want to jump in because we read the meme. Jump off the edge and build your wings on the way down. Can you imagine if I did that as a nurse? Can you imagine if your doctor said, nah, I just read a book and I jumped off? Can you imagine if your kids' teachers just said, yeah, I'm pretty good at teaching. I just thought I'd show up today and teach your kids how to read. Can you imagine if we took that mentality of jump and build your wings on the way down in any other endeavor in life? For some reason, as entrepreneurs, guys, we take that as some sort of glorified gospel. And it's just not true. In every other endeavor in life, we plan to win, except CBD startups. And that's really why you're listening today. Guys, if you're looking for an option, if you're looking for an answer, I'm not going to leave this hanging like, well, Rick said some really impactful things, but I don't know what to do. Do this. Do this. TopSecretCannabisClub.com. Just go there. You can read it. It's there for you to read. You can check it out. And then it'll be your option, your opportunity to take the next step. Guys, we're not about hyping things up and then saying, yeah, go figure it out. That's not a plan to win. You see, our plan to win is to show you, to guide you, to help you discover how to create your plan to win. What we're doing here, this message, this video or audio that you're listening to, is simply the way we get our message out. You hear what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down, guys? This is called marketing. This is not the be-all, end-all of our business. What we do is we create awareness through these channels, through these messages, through this filming and through the audio, and then offer you solutions. That's business 101. That's the plan to win. That's the plan to win. That's the plan to win. Before you jump and believe or think you can build your wings on the way down, I'm going to compel you to do this. Your decision. Develop these 9 things. 9. Plan to win, a plan to win, plan to win. See how that repetitive thing goes? This is why I wear the same t-shirt, guys, because I have a fucking plan to win. I don't have time to think about my sweater or the bandana or the thing. We're busy doing this shit. We're busy winning. We're busy planning to win, planning to win, planning to win. And that's what I want you to do. That's what you must do, because your idea cannot die with you. TopSecretCannabisClub.com. Leave a comment here, guys. If this sounds too pushy to this, you're not ready for being an entrepreneur. Plan to win, plan to win, plan to win. Check us out, guys. Even if you're not ever going to start something, leave a comment, share this with somebody. You may know somebody, your cousin, your brother, your spouse, your dad, who wants to start something in CBD. Get them a plan to win. Get them a plan to win. Get them a plan to win. Guide them the right way. That's why we're here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. And by all means, leave a comment, leave some love, leave some likes. If you don't like what we say, post it. Share it. Together we grow. Together we learn. Together we rise. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember that website, we'll put a link down here. It's TopSecretCannabisClub.com. It's how we help you develop a plan to win. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for joining us in our home here at HempCube. This is literally this is where we live, guys. This is who we are. This is our About Us page right here. Thank you all for tuning in, guys. Remember, if you're watching, if you're listening, it's because you too are on a weed to know basis. Have an awesome rest of the day, week, month, life. Peace.